I'd like you all to give a very warm welcome to Stephen. It's his first time at One Young World, and it's his first time on this stage. So please give him a warm welcome.
My name is Stephen Land, and I've survived 14 years of childhood sexual abuse. On my 6th birthday, I was forced into silence. A gun held to my head, my childhood was lost, and I was forced to become a man. October 2011, I could no longer handle the pain or burden of abuse, and I attempted suicide. Failing made me realize that I could not carry the pain of abuse on my own anymore. I needed to speak out and let others help me survive. I made a video called The Race to Self-Identity, where for the first time I talked about being gay. I talked about being bullied, and I talked about the abuse I endured by those who were supposed to protect me. The video was seen by Steve Lepore, the founder of 1in6.org, an organization dedicated to offering support to male survivors of childhood sexual abuse. In January 2013, I filmed with 1in6.org for a documentary project produced by David Lisak called the Bristlecone Project, which made way for male survivors to share their story of surviving. December 2015, I had the honor of being a part of another video project called I'm from Driftwood that allowed people to share their stories of coming out. January 2016, I met gay romance novelist Casey Wells. Casey heard my story through a mutual friend, and after watching both video projects and my coming out story, she became passionate about helping me share my story. So together, Casey and I came up with a plan to write a novel series called The Race to Self-Identity, which allowed me to share my story of surviving. In December 2016, we published the first book of the series called The Race. Now, while working on my second book, I've began to feel that what I've went through has to be worth something. Worth is not about equating what happened to me in numbers, and it's not about changing or fixing it. Worth is about using my life as an example to help someone else, to educate those who don't understand. It is about my life being a sacrifice so that no one else has to go through what I went through. It's about my life being torn apart so that someone else's could be put back together. It's about me dying, knowing that I helped or allowed someone else to live. It's about my childhood being taken away so that another child could keep theirs. The motivation to share my story in every way possible and to reach as many people as possible is simply in hope that someone somewhere will find the hope or strength to keep fighting even when it seems like all is lost. That someone somewhere would be able to change their mindset and realize that life is worth living and suicide is not the answer. That someone somewhere will choose to speak out and share their story, and silence would become a thing of the past. And silence only exists because we choose not to speak, but not anymore. I finally found my voice, and silence no longer has a place here. So today, on October 18th, 2018, I stand on this international stage and I share my story. And I pledge to dedicate my life to continue sharing my story. Don't allow silence to keep you from living, because we all deserve to live.